All right, so here we are at Yellowstone, and we are determined to find bear. We are going to see a bear. And Howie the tracker, otherwise known as Howie Baskin, has spot bear tracks here, right here. This is a female bear who I would estimate to be about 473 pounds and pregnant. And so we're going to follow. Now here a deer came. The bear must have been chasing the deer, but bear don't eat deer. Well, maybe the deer was chasing the bear. You see this? Yep, this is bear pee. I can tell from here, just by my sensitive tracker's nose, that this is bear pee. We are on the trail of a bear, and it is not that far away because this is still sitting here liquid.
So you're surveying the woods here, looking for any sign of bear.
And I can tell that a bear brushed by here just by, well, this is a trapper's secret. I'm not going to tell you how I can tell, but I know that the bear we're following brushed by this rock and scratched his shoulder. And I can tell that it was her shoulder. Let's keep going, we'll find the bear. Okay, my trapper ears have spotted the sound of little feet. There, look, look, it's a chipmunk. And where there's chipmunks, there's usually bears. It's like walking a high wire. You have to be able to balance. Oh my goodness. Will he fall in the muck? Sulfurous muck. Yes, 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 yes. He made it. He survived. Okay, so obviously we have come here on a pile of dung, and the question is it bear dung or is it moose dung? Well, the sign said 1 mile to the waterfall. I haven't walked 1 mile in literally 40 or so years, so I've been trying to stand here convincing Carole that this is the waterfall and it's time to turn back before I have a heart attack. And her answer was, maybe they have one of those defibrillators up at the top, and this is not the waterfall. So we will continue, but I want to point to this creek here where there's flowing water, because I was thinking we might see a bear fishing for salmon here in this creek. This is the kind of water that salmon really like. And we were just in Seattle. You never know when a salmon is going to decide, heck with Seattle. I'm, heading over to, what state are we in again?
Wyoming.
Wyoming, yeah. Okay. So anyway, you can see the altitude is getting to my mind in addition to the exhaustion. Of course, we didn't think to bring any water with us. Real smart. So let's go on further before I exhaust myself talking and continue our search for that pregnant female 437-pound bear. Literally hat in hand, looking at this beautiful waterway, which presumably stems from the waterfall that we are on this death march to try to reach. So we have now encountered a track that Carole, who is not a tracker and knows nothing about this stuff, is trying to tell me is a moose, and I'm trying to explain that this is just a bear who had his toenails clipped. See right here? Here's where the toenails would be if he hadn't just had a manicure. So we are very close now to this bear. Okay, so here you can see the path of the bear, and what probably happened here is the bear snuck his nose in the air and said, uh-oh, that famous tracker, Howie Baskin, that's what I smell. I better get the heck out of here. And you can see that he got off the path and went down that way, where he knows well I'm not going. So we're going to stay on the path and hope that we spot him. And huffing and puffing and limping, we achieved one of our goals, which was to get to this beautiful falls.
Look, Howie, it's a bear den.
goodness, where, Carol?
Up there in the rocks.
Oh yeah, I think there is a bear den up there. Oh my goodness. But I'll tell you one thing, we're not going up there. Alright, here we are. You can see the beautiful falls behind us and my darling on my shoulder here. What could be better than this, huh? Except now we have to hike a mile back.
Uphill.
Oh. Okay. For a minute I thought there was a bear behind me, but I think it's Carol's hat. But more seriously, we've reached a point where I can't go any further. And I'm trying to convince her, for the good of the sanctuary, to just go on without me and let me die here in peace. But she's insisting on trying to carry me down. So we're gonna try that, if I can stand up. So here we go. Oh, oh God. Oh, oh.
You're scaring people on the trail.
All right, come here. Don't fall down the hill. All right, I'm just gonna get on your back here.
Oh, my back.
Turn around, turn around. Okay, go ahead, carry me down. Go on. You can go faster. I can hang on.
You can do this.